jerseys. It isn't something that would sit well with the fans probably, but around the globe, almost every other league in the world has ads on their jerseys.
You know, the NBA has shown that they're willing to try new things with jerseys, much like they've looked at other issues. It started with the sleeve jerseys, and advertisements is just another area they're exploring.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
That's his second personal foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for 2.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's New York. They're on a 14-6 run. Anthony in the corner.
Yeah, that's got them over the limit, and it's still early. They'll have to play smart, or they could give up a lot of free throws.
Hard to believe this, but Carmelo feels as if he's been underrated as a superstar to this point in his career, and I'm sure there are a lot of conflicting opinions on that topic.
For Carmelo, the numbers are there for him to be treated as a Tier 1 star still, I think, Clark, but it's hard to call him underrated.
Yeah, I think he'll be underrated until he's able to get to the championship round or maybe even win a ring. There's one thing that's clear, though. He's been under a lot of pressure since he's come into the league, and he hasn't been underrated in that regard.
Marcus All checked in for New York. Shot clock at 5. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Boozer. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
And that's how you take the steal and turn it into a transition opportunity.
I think that's the perfect time to do it, Greg. I mean, those few seconds after the turnover, strike right away because the defense has no chance to get organized.
Now here's Thompson. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way. Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. Last year, a good one for Jeff Teague, Clark. He was a first-time All-Star in this league.
He's a pick-and-roll technician, so good in reading the defense as he operates from that spot on the floor. He was really the catalyst for what was a really efficient offense for the Hawks.
Jeff Teague, a real speed merchant. I mean, very tough to stay in front of. He can put you on skates, blow by, and get right to the rim.
Here, Jens checked in. Then for the Knicks, Porzingis, he's checked in for Boozer. And it's Marion in for Brewer.
And guys, Jeff Teague, an attack guard. He's just an average three-point shooter, but he gets to the free throw line in bunches, shoots at a high percentage, and has really revolved, I think, into one of the elite point guards in the league.
Porzingis. The offensive rebound. Then Gasol with the dunk.
And that's an example of willpower right there, guys. I mean, grabbing the offensive rebound and then going back up strong.
And GA, in a close game like this where every possession is critical, that could prove to be a very big one.
Boy, it sure could, Kevin. I mean, he salvaged 2 big points for them off that miss.
Here's Teague following the score by Golden State. There's a screen. Pops loose off the pick and hammers it home.
Assisted by
And that's such solid, fundamental basketball on display right there, guys.
You talk about it all the time, Greg. Yeah, great use of the pick to set up the dunk.
And guys, there was a terrific understanding between teammates that made that possible. They really did read each other well there.
Knicks foul call.
So far in the game for Cole, he has 8 points, and he's played the role of the pest today, too. I mean, he's caused a bunch of turnovers.
And it also tells you just how high his basketball IQ is. I mean, seeing plays develop before anyone else does on the court.
The slam by Tristan Thompson.
And Thompson throws it down.
Assisted by Clay.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here. He shattered the backboard.
Anthony. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 8 rebounds in this game.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
New York calls timeout.
And last season was one where Tristan Thompson transitioned from a starter to a bench role, but didn't let the move bother him and still put up solid numbers off the bench.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Hardaway, and it's Tony Roten in for Cole. Knicks trail by 9. Alfred Thompson, he was great off the bench. You're right, Greg, for the Cavs last year. He even earned some Clark's 6th Man of the Year consideration votes.
And deserved it because of how he played and his impact. He actually had his best year in terms of shooting efficiency. Shot a career-high 55% from the floor.
Trying to find Thompson, he gets it to him. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter. Some of the shots he's taken have been real head scratchers. I mean, come on, he's out there playing like it's a game of horse at the park.
The drive by Thompson. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
An even 3-on-3 break. On the wing, Thompson. Trying to break that ice-cold streak.
And boy, has he been struggling big time here in the quarter.
Yeah, he's played tight. I mean, you can see it. No flow at all to his game right now.
3-on-3. Thompson passes to Thompson. Taken away by Anthony. And here we go. Teague heading to the hoop.
Now that could be a major moment in this game. Mark your clock right now. Just when we thought this contest might be over, a steal, a fast break, and it's hold everything time.
Yeah, but they're still in the driver's seat right now. I'm not sure the comeback is fully on just yet. One more transition bucket, though, and it could be. And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes. Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Here's Rote after the made shot from Carmelo Anthony. Clock at 6. And stolen by Jeff Teague. All alone. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 11 assists. Here's Ajinça. It's rebounded by New York. Anthony's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And the pass to Porzingis. Back to Anthony. There's the pick. 5 to shoot. To the wing right side. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Clark, plenty of drama in this one so far.
And I would not be surprised if it goes right down to the buzzer.
The screen from Thompson. Roten kicks to Thompson. Ajinça dishes to Roten. Ajinça trying to break free. Sinks it.
Boy, what a pressure bucket that was.
Greg, now that's coming through in the clutch.
Anthony with it, and Roten picks him up defensively. Here's Gasol, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. First free throw is good, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. Zeller, he's checked in for Golden State. And so Marc Gasol nails both of them.
Clutch. Those free throws turn this into a one-possession ball game.
And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
Yeah, defensively, some really good pressure being applied, though, so you've got to give credit there. It seems like they've been rattled a little bit.
Greg, you think they've been rattled?
They have, Kevin, but that's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're down by 2. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Clark, they've shared the load offensively.
Yeah, they've done a nice job with it, Kevin. Everybody's touching the ball. There's a nice flow to what they're doing offensively.
And, guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively. Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
And that's an intentional foul.
Well, Kev, that took forever. I don't know what took them so long, but the coaching staff can't be pleased with that right now.
Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're behind by 4. 6 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Anthony. And a miss there off the inbound. And that's an intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.